another thing I noticed when I was watching this is like Dolores looking through the bag, right? She sees all the pharmaceuticals in her daughter's bag and she realizes she's not doing well. And like, think of modern day, right? Like everyone's popping pills left and right
Right.
and everything's about go to therapy. But like, this is the real therapy people need is just to like sit down with the parent and just like,
Do it
you
with your
know,
family. Yeah.
right. And just like tell the truth, right? And just like, even how ugly or painful it is, like the truth has to come out, you know?
That really does add to the timeless feature of the movie. Like again, yeah, the reveal of those pills and everything. Like I can't tell you how many people I know who I went to school with, who um, who I regarded as doing like really well. I would say
Hmm.
healthfully, mentally, and maybe even physically to some capacity. But uh, who, yeah, like they're prescribed all this stuff that does not
Yeah.
really help them. And in fact, it more times often than not just like it's designed to make them addicted and to
Yeah.
slowly kill themselves. And you see that like scattered, kind of like those themes kind of scattered throughout this movie too, and it's kind of wild
Yeah.
how it's done.
It's yeah, I mean, it's controversial now, right? I mean, to even say
Right.
anything against all this stuff, but like, yeah, I mean, obviously, people need it, I guess, in the short term to deal with so they can go to sleep, or if they have like some kind of
Right.
anxiety. Like, I could see it treating the symptoms, but like, I like how Stephen King and Taylor Hackford or whoever was responsible for that part of the plot, kind of
Hmm.
looking past that. Of course, this is back in the '90s.
Right.
I think there and the culture is like way prevalent now than it was in the '90s, probably.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, they kind of compare this movie to like Oprah Winfrey. I noticed in some of the reviews, like this is like the Oprah Winfrey movie, like Stephen King, because like it deals with repression and repressed memories, and it's very
Right.
female centric. But like, I mean, they did it well, and it's true. Sometimes, you know, it is true. Like
Right.
this stuff happens, and yeah, it's just yeah, I don't know. This is the movie that will make you a feminist. Like I
Y-
don't know because
I
it's so good.
possible. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, or at least like take us back to like what feminism used to kind
Right,
of mean. You know,
right,
I
right.
don't know what it means today
Yeah,
anymore. You
yeah.
know, but you know, no, because like this is like,
Again,
yeah,
I think it's just who cares about feminism, right? It's just words. It's good and evil, right? Like
yes,
Stephen
exactly,
King
yeah,
is obsessed with good and evil, and
right.
I actually kind of find a Christian quality to some of his stuff. Even
Oh yeah.
intend it, like it's there because he grew up listening to some minister when he
Hmm.
was a kid, like Baptist or something, Hellfire and Brimstone preacher. Like I think that because he'll put that character in a lot of his stories,
Right.
but
Right.
like so he mocks religion a lot. But I really like there's that good and evil like in everything he does. Like even Rose Red had that Christian lady who was like doing the
Right.
automatic writing and like she saves the day. Like she gets through to the Kimberly Brown character or whatever. Like
Right.
and like yeah, like what is it, Sister Abigail or whatever in The Stand. She's
Sure.
kind of like
Sure.
a Christ figure. But like no, it's just
Even the villain in the mist as well. Like there's always like a character. Yeah, that's like
yeah, yeah. And yeah, it's all about good and evil. And like I feel like everything is really just good and evil. Like we put other terms on it, feminism, this and that. It was like looking at standing for the rights of people and groups who are oppressed. But like in the end, it's good and evil. It's
mhm.
like, it doesn't really have to be this controversial like, back and forth thing.
Right. Right.
But